Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
I
How
love
are you,
it.
darling?
Oh, so good. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to be moving and grooving. Let us know where you guys are watching from. And if you have hurt yourself or done anything or any, I don't want to call them limitations, but any things that you need alter, let us know. So don't count yourself out because you're like, like my friend. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so we
Exactly.
had a request already this morning, guys. Someone broke their pinky, so we're going to show them some exercises to modify so they can feel. Actually, and then I know another one that broke their ankle or bruised their ankle. So we've been doing workouts with only upper body and core things. So today, guys, in honor of these wonderful people that are still saying, hey, I want to move around regardless, we are going to do modified exercises that you can still move if you have a broken ankle, broken pinky, or basically not able to move your feet at this present moment. So in case you guys, anybody on here didn't know, we're both stroke survivors, and we do exercises for everybody, but modifications for our stroke survivors as well to make sure they're able to still keep moving around. So we're going to get started, even though somebody's ringing my doorbell. But we're going to get started seated on the floor for these exercises, guys. Seated on the floor.
And I'm taking you guys down.
So even if you can't see Tawnie, you'll be able to see me. I may jump and move faster than Tawnie on some of the exercises, but taking into consideration, it may take you some time to get on the floor, guys. So take your time as you do this. I need to make adjustments. I don't know if you can see me. I think you can.
We can see you actually really good. I know once I scoop back, I was telling Tracey, one, I'm too tall and I'm too blind. Like, I gotta be far back to be.
Yeah, so I'm back, but I can't really see myself that far. So anyways, we good to go, y'all. So we're going to start with the exercises on the floor. We want you to be able to move your full body. So whether you are a stroke survivor and you still are immobile in bed, you'll be able to do these exercises. You may not move as fluent as we are. So I'm going to turn sideways. You can see my body. We're going to use, say if you're sitting up in the bed, we're going to use this up behind you. If you're strong enough, you don't have to use that. We won't. So we're going to start off with driving these legs up.
Oh, this is good.
So taking into consideration, you cannot lift your affected side up on your own. I'll take my non-dominant side because I'm left side affected. And I will use this arm to help me do an exercise as such. I continue to go this way. Or say, for instance, that's too hard for you. But just imagine, guys, I'm up or leaning on something. So don't pay no attention to the fact that I'm doing this mid-center floor. So pay attention to what your level and your abilities is of your exercise and your movement in your body, your mobility, and adjust accordingly. And I will do so as well. And you can leave the comments to let me know or let Tawnie know what you need modifications for. So after we've done that, I can tell you should be feeling your body warmed up about this time. So we're going to stay seated on this floor. We're going to do a slight bend in the knee to give you a little more comfort as you're sitting here. And I'm going to turn towards you. Now we're going to do some upper body movements. Understand it, guys, that doing upper body exercise, you don't always have to be standing up and you don't always have to have weights in your hands. So you see, I'm talking to you and I'm literally doing what this is, a lateral. And we're going up overhead, guys. So you'll feel this movement in your shoulders and in your back. And because you're in this position, you'll feel your core when you go up overhead. Tighten it up. So I want you to focus on pulling your navel into your spine, getting your arms up overhead. Stroke survivors, if you cannot move this arm, your affected side as such, what you could do is single arm. So this is my non-affected side. So what I'll do for this side, I will assist it, drive it up, to take it up overhead. So now, for you that cannot move your arm like this, we're going to use our dominant side or our non-affected side to help us do the same movement as such. Tawnie is still doing it with both, and I'm doing it with one to assist you in this situation. So, guys, even though we didn't say it, if you're used to us, you know everything we do, we pretty much go 25. So 25 is our number. That's too much for you. Break it up. Do 5, do 10. So take your time. Listen to your body and do what you can do. And we're going to also do another exercise. I know y'all.
Hold on. Let us breathe. Wait. Give us a moment. Whew.
See?
Whew.
But that's what we have, Tawnie.
Okay.
That's what we do this live. So
all right.
Keep going straight through.
Y'all, I want her arms, but my little noodles, they burning. They can't move to an arm thing yet. Hold the front door. Ooh.
See, y'all,
they feel
sussy. That's what we have.
It's good. I love that burn. And so I just know some of you may be watching and going, that's so easy. I challenge you to try to do, look, my dog's like, oh no, is she okay? To do 25 of those and feel the burn. If you don't feel it, grab some weights. If you don't have weights, Tracey said it, do you have a can? What do you have in your house? A water bottle. Yeah, maybe not a can, so you drop that on your head.
Yeah, we don't want you to drop cans in here. So water bottles, you have, like I used my long socks. You could have used some long socks, tie them together and add resistance to that. So there's different things like that. We like to do things that you may have in the household so it doesn't feel like, oh, you guys have that. That's why you can do these exercises. No, we're using body weight and things around the home. So Tawnie said we're not going straight into another arm exercise, guys. So we're going to do some core work. Okay. So
yay.
Slide our bodies down on slide our bodies down on the floor. And again, guys, today we're taking into consideration someone with the broken pinky and the broken ankle, as well as I'll show somebody who's not able to move their body and such. So what I want you to do is, on the movement, we're not even going to take our body up off the floor. We're just going to drop our knee towards our elbow and back down. Drop over.
Oh, these are good. Down. Okay. I don't know what's going to be more room.
So for my survivors, if you said, okay, I can't lift my leg up on my own, so what we're going to do is, remember, I'm less affected. I'm using my opposite arm to hit this opposite ankle. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to just do one of these. But let me tell you guys, as you lift up to do that, you're still working that oblique because you're using the opposite arm to help lift you up. So it's still helping you do the same thing. So if you don't need to assist yourself, drop the elbow to the knee. If you need to assist yourself, lift up and grab that knee and bring it in. So therefore, you're still working the obliques. And I'm going to switch sides to show you what it looks like on the side. My survivor, again, if you're in this situation, this is my affected arm. Left side. So in the beginning, my arm did not go across. So how would I do this? My right knee does go across. So I would take this hand and I would bring my arm up like such and take it back down. Because my leg moves because this is my right side, which was not affected. I'm bringing the arm to it and back down. And as you're bringing the arm to it, it's going to help you stretch out that scapula, get some more movement in that scapula. So it's going to help you in both ways to strengthen your core and to get movement in that scapula.
I did 25, but I know that's not 25 on each side, but that's a 25 total. So I need a break before I do more. Holy, I have no obliques anymore. That's why it's strength and stamina, guys. Because, I have lost a lot of my stamina and strength after the second brain surgery, just chilling in recovery mode, a little mellow.
As you should have been.
Yes, it's very important.
Everybody's not going to be on the same page. Listen to your body. As we say, our goal is 25. If you can't do 25, if it's too much, or someone that's on here, if you have the broken pinky and the broken ankle, you're going to have to slow it down anyway, because you may not even be able to do a lot of movement without causing more irritation to the area. So, again, strength and stamina. You build as you go, and as we continue to push, you're going to get stronger to be able to do these.
Am I doing another 25, or are we doing a different movement?
We'll do another. We'll do a different movement. We're going back to arms, Tawnie. We're going back to arms, and again, we're seated with our back up against something that's giving you the support of, holding you and helping your balance. If you want to challenge yourself with a little core, you can come off. I'll turn sideways so you can see. You can come off. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to slightly lean back. So now my core is completely engaged. And then I'm going to do this straight up overhead exercise. If this is too much for you, then you do it up against something in the bed or a couch. So therefore, you protect it and you're not engaging your core as much. But I like a little challenge.
A little challenge. Just a little challenge. A little challenge. But that's why Tracey's body looks like Tracey's body looks, because she challenges her body. Okay. Yes. Wait. What are we?
Ooh. Overhead, straight arm overhead. And so my survivor is trying to do this straight arm overhead. I do these a lot because I remember when my scapula was stuck. And a lot of times if I don't really pay attention, it can get stuck at times. So what I mean by saying that is, you may notice when I get tired, my left arm, that side, will not completely stretch out as far as the right is. So I have to force it. I do a lot of these overhead in the mirror so I can see. And I'm forcing and reaching, trying to get this left side even with the right. So my survivor that's dealing with this arm not moving, what we're doing is we're going to focus on taking it up overhead, driving that arm straight up towards the ceiling and pull out as far as you can. And then you're going to bring it back down. But I want you to take your time. Watch yourself in the mirror or watch yourself in the camera as you take that arm overhead and completely try to get that elbow all the way out. And it'll feel like, I always tell y'all, pain is good pain as long as you're not hurting yourself. So it'll be like a good pain because you're stretching that scapula out as you perform this exercise by taking it up overhead and bringing it back down. So we're still doing the same, guys, up overhead 25, but that was for the survivor that needed to assist their scapula. I can't read that. Was that you that typed that?
Me a long time. The last thing I can see is me asking where everyone is at. Okay. I don't know if there's I got to 20.
I'm too far away from the camera, guys, to see. Tawnie said we're on 20, so we got 5 more.
I got 5 more. I just needed I broke them up into 10s. Very proud of that.
That's
I know I'm going to feel it tomorrow. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, over here. Y'all are doing fantastic.
Oh, great.
Love you, ladies. Thank you. Jesse, appreciate it, Jesse. And it's like she said, if you can't do 25, like break it up into 5s and just do what you can do and you will be amazed. Like if you guys go back, you can see how much I was struggling. Like I could not talk while we were working out at all. Like I was just sucking wind.
That's what's called strength and stamina, because Tawnie has completely increased her strength and stamina, guys. She's doing amazing.
That's awesome. I noticed that the weight.
I almost forgot that we were doing specific modified exercise today and almost had y'all do something, but I got another one for you. We're going to come up on the ground. So again, broken pinky, broken ankle. Don't come up as fast as we're coming up. I'm going to come up only to sit in the chair. Only to sit here. Only to sit here, because y'all know I'm always going to try to find a way to get you to work these legs, even if you can't really put weight and pressure on them. So it's the same with my survivors. That affected side, we couldn't put full weight on that side due to the fact that we were dealing with us not recognizing that side of our body. So what that would look like is I was considering doing a situation that said, yeah, I will. I'm less affected. So say for instance, this could be the broken foot or the broken ankle person. We're going to work on strengthening that side right now with not even doing anything but standing here holding a balance. So this is their affected foot, quote, quote, that's up in the air. And we are strengthening that side that's about to carry this weight, the gist of the weight as they heal and recover. So we're going to stand here, and your goal will be standing here 30 to 60 seconds. And what this is challenging your balance. So while you're standing here, think about embracing, engaging your core. I want you to, so naturally, you're going to be leaning into your pinky on the outside because I'm on the right leg. I want you to focus on pressing through the big toe so it kind of evens you out here. So press through the big toe of that foot that's on the ground. Press through that big toe and concentrate. And a good way to concentrate is, I don't know, if you have something in front of you, look at the TV or something, just to get your eyes or your mind off the fact that you're standing here on one leg. But y'all know I'm not just going to stand here on the one leg. We're going to make a movement. So after we stood here, we're going to let you put that foot down and rest for a second, because we're going to take it to the next level of strengthening this side, because, again, that situation here that you're not using this foot for a while, we got to teach you how to get up and move your body around.
Oh, that's so good.
So, I know this is very challenging because the foot is completely in the air. And I'll sit here so you can see how far my foot is in the air, because I want to show you how to control it. Because it is with one foot in the air, it's a lot. So, I'm going to place this left foot on top of my right, and I'm going to sit down like such. So, therefore, now the foot is still up in the air, but my right foot is taking the gist of everything. And you definitely want to challenge your balance here, guys. So think about pressing through the big toe, big toe, big toe. And back up.
Mermaid tails.
What'd you say, Tawnie?
I said, hold on, I got mermaid tails. I got stuff all over the place. Okay, I'm all right. How many times on this side?
Oh, and I'm sorry. We should be using the hands on here to help you the correct way, because I don't want you, especially with a broken ankle or pinky, I don't want you trying to do things that end up falling and hurt yourself. So use the bench and push off. So it's guiding you coming up off, and it's helping you to guide yourself go back down. So this is what I want you to do. I'll turn this way because I can't see y'all that way. So it looks like this.
Okay. This is so much more graceful.
You see what I'm doing, Tawnie?
Yes. I just got super distracted by watching a snake just yawn and like crazy. Sounds like this big.
Yes, guys. If you don't know, Tawnie is, I'm calling her Mother Nature. Mother Nature at its finest, y'all. Mother Nature with every animal possible.
See how big his mouth is?
Lord Jesus. And I'm gonna say I'm not an animal person, so yes.
He's singing.
Every time I go to visit Tawnie, I will be meeting Tawnie at a location. I will be the one scared of her animals.
I'm so sorry, everybody. We're like working out, and I'm just like, there you go. There's your little Crocodile Dundee. I'm sorry, YouTube peeps. I knew I couldn't try to pick up both devices at the same time and capture the moment. My bad. Go back on Instagram and check it out.
Didn't get to see it yet.
Oh, so I'm strengthening my ankle. That's perfect. So I just have weak ankles. So this is a really good move to just strengthen both of them. So thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, I never count, but I guarantee you I'm past the 25. So as you're doing that, you're probably thinking like, dang, so I just strengthened this right leg the entire time. How I'm going to strengthen the leg when I'm working? Which in reality, like I said, if you're just jumping on and see the beginning of the exercises, we're kind of modified it today for a few people that we know that have broken pinky, broken ankle, and someone just said strengthen their ankle. So I'm using my effective side as the one.
Ooh, I
that's
can tell which side
ankle or pinky. I saw that. But, so I'm not putting foot pressure on this side to protect it. So that's what we're doing these exercises to make sure they're able to follow what we're doing for today's workout. So basically that was about it. And I just wanted to say that if you're just catching this workout. Now, since we've done that great exercise, and like I was saying, you're thinking, how can I now strengthen this side that I can't use? We're going to now take it to leg extensions. So because we put all that weight on the right, we're now going to take that left leg, we're going to fully extend it out. And as you extend out, I want you to squeeze your quad. I'll turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. This right leg is now resting, guys. And we're going to take this left and do leg extensions. Because even though we can apply full pressure on the foot or the ankle or the toes here, we still want to make sure.
Work on that core.
Yes.
That's perfect. That's what somebody asked. She said, so I need to work on strengthening my core and my ankle on the right side.
Oh, well, perfect. This is for you as well. So now we did all of those movements on that right leg, and we're now giving this left leg some attention, guys.
All right.
We're doing seated leg extensions with the opposite leg that you did all of that footwork with. And we'll end back on the floor. That will be our last exercise. After we're done with this, we'll end on the floor with another core strengthening exercise.
And since I don't have her, I kind of just split it up to do 10 on each side.
Okay, that's good. Well, yeah, you could do that as well. Split it up to do both. But I was trying to give anybody a rest that needed to rest that side since we did a lot of work on that right side. Now I'm jumping to the right side as well. And for a situation like this, you say it's too easy, put an ankle weight on your leg, and you can do this to strengthen it.
Y'all, my abs felt that. We're ending on the floor. Tracey likes to make it fun. Thank you very much. It's been such a struggle getting my my ankle to flex. So this is really good, and I don't know what Tracey can add to this, but when I hurt my ankle, like after, I remember it was so much of just working on pointing and flexing. Like after you're out of the boot and whatever, it was like strength.
Pointing and flexing, I'll add this one. You can feel the 420, but then also you're doing that pointing and flexion, so that's that plantar flexion and dorsiflexion. My favorite is the alphabet, guys. So whoever has the strengthening ankle situation, we're going to draw the letters A all the way to Z, capital letters. Literally draw them with your foot, each one, and that right there is going to relieve tension off of your ankle, but it's going to help you get more flexion, mobility, and just overall movement in the ankle while you are strengthening that situation. I'm already on letter L, but I want you to do this and do capital letters all the way A through Z. That will help you in that situation.
That's good.
So for our last exercise, guys, we're doing core. So this one, it's called the Superman. So what that is we are going to focus on lifting. We're going to focus on first pushing that navel to that spine to try to get your back pressed up against the ground, which I'm be honest, that's hard for me because I got that lumbar pelvic lower, so it takes me a lot to press this lower back into the ground. And then as you do that, we're going to lift the feet up off of the floor as you're pressing in. So core is down. Can you see me, Tawnie?
Yes, we can see all of you. You're perfect. You can see how your feet are floating.
Core is down and legs are up. So we'll do this. Drop down. Raise up. Drop down. So I did it only with the legs, guys. There's a way if you want to challenge yourself, you can do the arms and the legs.
Oh, no.
Right now we're only. Tawnie said no.
No, I tried to do it, and as soon as my arms went like here, my legs just went burp. They were like, no, girl, you ain't strong enough. They're like, meh.
So a way to do that, that's why they incorporate the hands. You can what do you call it? You can give yourself a boost by putting your hands up underneath.
Oh, I got it.
Help you pull up like this. So therefore your hands will help you to hold the legs up. Which me, I don't like that. It's weird.
Listen, I got a 39-inch inseam. I got like heavy freaking legs. My stems are long. That's a lot of these abs.
That is a lot of legs. That is a lot of legs, Tawnie. You know what? That is crazy. That's why you're so much taller than me when we were in that picture. You're a 39-inch MC. I'm a 33. Seriously, that is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so like count to 25 or like break it up. I did 10 seconds.
That's totally fine. So you see, I was doing it so people could see. You can hold it up there the whole time, or you can do it in bursts of like 5 seconds drop, 5 seconds drop, 5 seconds drop, and keep going back and forth. If you really want to challenge yourself, you can do 3 to 5 second drops times 25. So
like
that could be extreme.
I don't know if anybody else relates, but for me, like that's why doing sit-ups and doing stuff like that where I'm like, which I know everyone's like, you're supposed to breathe, like you're not supposed to feel like your head's gonna pop. Okay. So I like doing a whole bunch of little ones. So that's how I got over it, because when I first started working out, my anxiety with having half done brain surgery, even though the doctors cleared me, even though my physical therapist cleared me, when my heart rate would get up, I would be like, ugh. So whatever you have to do to start getting that strength up, I don't care how little it is, it adds up and it does help. So ask for any modifications. Oh, cool. Tanya just.
This says, do you still get hip pain
because your gait is off? I find I hike my hip up on one affected side because of the drop foot. So she's saying because like you overcompensate, so like because of the drop foot, your other gait, your hip can be off.
Is that on YouTube?
Yeah, that's on YouTube. That's Tawnie C.
So what I can do with Tawnie is after we're done, I do have time today, I'll make a quick video of some exercise you could do. Actually, you know what? That's the last video I did. The very last video I just did is for that, to hip strengthen. Yeah. The very last video I did, go on my YouTube. The very last video will show you exercise.
I was gonna say, and anyone catching, and if you're catching the replay, you guys, or anything like that, drop your questions. Tracey will get back to them, but also I really want you to go and check what she has. She already has a lot of videos. I'm not saying don't ask your question, but what's really cool is instead of like waiting for her to answer, you might find the answers already there. But please keep your questions coming because we make more videos about it. Someone said, Jesse said, I have a little movement to do the alphabets with my ankle. And then Jesse also said, same here. So she notices that. So I don't have foot drop, but I do this thing that I've done since I've always been really tall. When I stand, I pop my hip out kind of, and I stand like I'm way shorter. And I've noticed that then like you walk funky, and like right after the surgery to keep my balance, I used to walk like a duck. So it was about like, you've heard Tracey say mirrors and stuff like that, like watching yourself walk and like, I don't want to say, but like practicing walking and like being aware of it. But I know when you have a gait and you have other things, the only thing my physical therapist said is like, make your other side stronger, because no matter what, it's going to have to overcompensate. Like whenever I broke an ankle, she's like, your other side, your thighs, everything. So like someone said, they're working on their core and the other muscles to like just help support your body better.
Absolutely, because if you look, what's that song? Hips are connected to the knee joint, whatever that, everything is connected. So that's what we have to work on, the overall strengthening. Even if it's one specific or particular thing, we need to strengthen everything else to make sure we can, to help that ailment that's happening in our body. But yes, as Tawnie said, we're about to get off. So check that last video. I can't remember what I titled it, but I guarantee you it had exercises for hip strengthening and also some knee. Yeah, somebody with knee hyperextension, they were dealing with both. And a lot of times with hip and knee, it's the same thing. So watch that video because I did add some of those exercises in there. And again, if there's something else that you don't see, have time, I can go ahead and add another video.
And ask us, come back live. We do these on Tuesdays. Please join the channel. We try to do it around a certain time, but technology and life, like we actually are early. Usually we're not even on till 11 Pacific, so 1 Central. So if you join our channel, it's on both of our Instagrams. If you're like, I don't have Instagram, sorry, then don't join the channel.
Yeah, well, that's true. But you always catch us on YouTube and Facebook, guys.
I don't know. I don't have a solution for that right now. You're so welcome.